Speaker, the Premier's job disaster is far-reaching, and some of the people most hurt are sitting right here in this gallery. These skilled labourers were invited by this government to apply to the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program. They followed every rule, they paid their fees, and they have been waiting for over a year for an answer that was supposed to come in 150 days. Speaker, their work permits are expiring, but we can ask the federal government to extend them, please. Their lives are on hold, their employers need them, their families are counting on them. When will the minister act to end the insufferable wait and save their jobs?
Minister of Labour.
Thank you, Speaker. You know, Speaker, as the grandson of an immigrant who came here to work hard to contribute to this economy, I appreciate the value immigrants bring to this country, and I appreciate the work that's done. I think it's important for the member, and I appreciate her advocacy on this. In 2024, we met our full allocation, over 21,500 through our draw. That's 21,500 people we can nominate to the federal government through Ontario's Immigrant Nominee Program. That was then midway through this year cut, after draws, etc., were made by this government. So what you have is you have a case of people who are more people who've been offered draws than spots we have, Speaker. What we have said, and we had a meeting of ministers of immigration last year, we talked about making sure we're extending permits for those who are currently employed. We launched an employer portal, Speaker, so that employers can nominate people directly.
Member for St. Catharines will come to order.
It's the first time we've done it,
Member
Speaker.
for Parkdale High Park will come to order.
We've made improvements to our system to bring more integrity to that system, and I'll have more to say in the supplementary.
This government talks a big game when it comes to workers, but they still haven't fixed the problem. After inviting skilled and qualified workers to apply for the OINP program, this Premier then ignores them, and they're ready to hire employers who've now been waiting 1, 2, and 3 years. My constituent, Speaker, Vincent, a construction supervisor with SkyGrid, builds the much-needed homes that we want in Ontario. But because of this government's mismanagement, delays, and silence on his OINP application, his work permit has now expired. Vincent is now in the gallery with his family and his new Canadian-born daughter. And they're waiting for one question to be asked. And this question to the Premier is, instead of blaming others, when will his government take the responsibility and fix the OINP backlog and approve Vincent's application?
Minister of Labour.
As I said, Ontario has a limited number of allocations that were cut in half by the federal government. We've advocated to grow our autonomy, to grow our allocation. Citizenship is a privilege. It's not a right. And that's why we have a robust system that goes through, that works. We added measures to this system to work with employers, to prioritize employers and folks with active jobs, Speaker.
The member for Toronto Centre will come to order.
They're not interested, Speaker, because knowing that we've prioritized healthcare workers, Speaker, we've prioritized workers in the skilled trades, we've prioritized workers in technology applications, we've increased administrative monetary penalties, we brought in amendments to the Act to increase fines for bad actors to ensure we have integrity in the system, and we're working hard to meet our allocations, which we will meet
St. Catharines will come to order.
Allocations that were cut in half by the federal government, and we're working hard to make sure we meet those draws.